Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. I am sitting, okay, there's a mosquito in here. Let's try to kill him if we can. I'm not here to save the mosquitoes, just so you'll know. Did I get it? I don't know if I did or not. Probably not. Alrighty, happy Friday, everybody. I was driving here. You know what I always say whenever I'm led to do certain things, I just have to go ahead and do them. I was driving to work this morning. I decided, well, I guess it was decided for me that I would come on and share a little bit of a story time with you all. So we're going to have a little car chat about something that happened to me yesterday. It was such an awkward moment. Have you ever had that awkward moment where you are talking to someone in a public setting, at work or whatever, and you are having a conversation with a client, a customer, whatever your job allows them to be to you? All of a sudden, you're into this conversation. Let's even take it back a little bit further, where it's a person that you have seen frequently, you have a connection, that type of thing. Now, today, for some reason, you're in this deep conversation and you're not even sure how you got there. Yesterday, let me explain. There's a person that I have seen frequently share a Texas common factor. That has always been the topic of our conversation. We talk about living in Texas and all the things about Texas. We talk about the Cowboys, deep conversation about Texas. Well, yesterday we got in the conversation about the Cowboys, which the Cowboys played last night. And even though I'm a Cowboys fan, I would say I have no idea if they won. I stayed up for about maybe 5 minutes of the game, felt myself drifting fast. And I thought, you know what, girlie, go to bed because you're going to fall asleep right here in this chair. So I did go to bed. So I have no idea whether they won. I didn't even ask my husband this morning. That's pretty sad. I am a Cowboys fan. I'm just not a faithful fan, I guess, and I will always be their fan. I'm always will defend them. But honestly, I don't watch the games. I really don't watch any football on TV. I wait till the Super Bowl and then I watch the commercials. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, we started talking about the Cowboys. I don't even know how this conversation got where it was. Somehow or another, from talking about the Cowboys, we ended up in a political conversation, which, I don't like to have those conversations with people because if they are on the other side from what I believe in, they tend to be so caught up in whatever it is that they believe or however it is that they believe that you can't have a normal conversation. As we were drifting into that conversation, how do I paddle myself back out of this conversation? On the backtrack, and I'm trying to backtrack, but this conversation just seems to be getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Again, professional setting. So I'm not going to voice my true opinion. I just kind of go with the yeah, type of thing. Don't ever acknowledge what the person is saying. I find myself slowly but surely realizing where this person true beliefs lie. I was thinking, wow, this is interesting because this is something when I get into conversations with certain people, I've been told this by them. Always fascinating to me because I don't quite understand it. Like I want to make it make sense to me, but it never makes sense to me. When someone tells me that they believe a certain way because they don't believe in and they don't believe in this and that because of their religious beliefs, which sounds gravy, right? But then you, on the other hand, you are literally backing someone who has essayed someone, who lies at the drop of a hat, who is racist. I can't even find anything good. I deep heart. It takes a lot for me to just really dislike a person. And you believe you have to back this person because your morals and your values, because your religious beliefs. Make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense to me because I can't understand it. I don't understand it. And again, like I said, I'm trying to paddle myself out of this conversation because I can't say anything good in reference to what the person is saying because you're not making any sense to me right now. I'm in a professional setting, and if I start telling you how I really feel, this could probably get really escalated. We've got big trucks going by. Hello, big truck. Hello, big truck. Got Violetta getting out of her car over there, and she's waving at me. I found myself in this situation yesterday. Conversation eventually stopped. It just really got me in a weird space because I didn't know what to say about it. I was so confused. by hearing there's that darn mosquito is still in here. Honestly, okay, this mosquito and me are gonna have it out. Was I confused? Or was I taken back by the person? Probably the initial part of the conversation, when you that moment where you realize that someone believes so opposite than you, but yet you've had this great interaction. I'm not here to judge, so I'm not judging this person, but I am so taken back by the conversation. In a certain way, it hurt my feelings because I thought, a black woman, you are a white male. What is it that you think about me? Are you racist? Are you looking at me thinking things? Because I got two strikes against me. I'm black and I'm a woman. When you tell me that you back something because of your religious beliefs, have these few things that you believe in, which means you're going to back all the wrong things that this other person's doing because of your religious beliefs about something else. Like, what are you thinking about me? Yeah, I found myself humming and 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 turning my head. A lot of things happened throughout that conversation. We parted ways on good terms. Like there was never like a bad moment because I honestly don't even think the person even grasped that they were offending me in some way. I think they were just so caught up in what they believe in that it never dawned on them to think maybe she believes the other way. Because I think quite naturally, people that believe that way, quite naturally, they believe everybody feels the same way as they do. They don't understand that it could be possible that, especially because I'm standing here talking to a black female, that she probably won't believe the same things that I believe. But anyway, have you ever been put in a situation like that? How did you get yourself out of it? Going forward, of course, I will treat this person no differently because I don't believe in that. Like I said, I'm not here to judge. To each their own, and you will be held accountable when your time comes. That's all I can say about it. I'm going to be held accountable when my time comes. You're going to be held accountable when your time comes. But yeah, so have you ever been placed in a situation like that? What did you do to get out of it? Share comments below because you may have something to say about that that can help us all out. I personally tend to just, like I said, I go, I make weird sounds, like literally. And I could hear myself making those sounds. And I was really thinking to myself, I wonder what I sound like to someone else because I sound really crazy to myself. If you made it this far and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so now. Turn on your notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know the love I feel for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.